It's dilshan very important. A wonderful strike rate of 87. That best of 160 there. He's averaging 35, but boy, what a dangerous player he is. And it looks as if and there's going to be quite attacking field out there. Two slips in position. There was a leg gully in, but he's been moved back into mid-wicket now. So a third man, a fine leg. Three men saving one on the offside. So a pretty orthodox field for Brett Lee. He'll be swinging it into the left-hander. Brett Lee on his way. Watchfully played and very successful man. Oh, and that beats the outside edge. So the sympathy of all cricket lovers around the world will be with the Dharamadassas, Upali and Jayantha. So two slips in there waiting for that outside edge. Not quite as big a crowd at this stage of the match as there was for the 2020 match, which of course started after the shops and the businesses closed. That's well bowled. The Australians coming out here, and well, that's nicely played, and it's beaten the fieldsman at mid-off. It's going down towards the boundary, and I think it'll get there. This is a very fast outfield. Beat the field here, and the chances are it goes for four. It was all over the place. Oh, that's another good shot. Beautifully played. Well, that delivery was right into the slot. Thank you very much from Upul Taranga. The end of the first over, it's 8 for none. Off the edge and flies away to the boundary. Will it get there? Brilliant. Oh, no, it's gone for four. That was a great effort. It really was. Brett Lee went flying across the surface down there. Oh, he's hit that hard as well. Dilshan's on fire here at Palakele. Well, he's decided that he's going to have a real go early on. These initial overs with the field, where the field's been restricted in terms of the boundary riders. You see shots like this really blasted through the offside.
Well, there's width out there, and you can see the Australians do not.
This is Bollinger. Oh, that's beautifully played. He's hit that one into the gap effortlessly. There was no swashbuckling drive there. It was just caressed through the offside field.
Pitches, the ball's coming on to the bat. Also the angles the field the angles the field is set in doesn't help either. It's square of the wicket.
Oh, that's well played. Two straight. These batsmen are good on both sides of the wicket. You can't afford to stray too much. Oh, well played. That's again a beautifully timed shot away on the offside. This outfield lightning fast. Well, Taranga may have been out of the game for a while, but he's looking pretty good. Straight down the ground. Will it beat the mid-on fieldsman? Yes, it does. Another four. Again, lovely timing, nice and straight. I've got a feeling that mid-on and mid-off are going to have to get a little bit straighter.
There he goes. Behind, backward square. Was connected well, and we know it's a very fast outfield. Didn't quite hit it off the meat of the bat. Oh, turns away, makes room, and his ball. Sri Lanka lose their first wicket. Tried to be inventive, maybe a touch too soon against the skills of Xavier Doherty, and Sri Lanka lose a valuable wicket.
He now departs for 34. Sri Lanka 54 for 1.
Runs under his belt, one of the best in the world. An average of near 40, almost 10,000 runs. It's terrific experience, and of course 1100s. Could have had a few more.
Mid-on in the ring. And Kumar Sangakkara takes full advantage of that first ball. Michael Clark tempting Sangakkara, and Sangakkara accepting the invitation. Mid-on.
Well, that's where you do not bowl to Dilshan. He's doing so well keeping the ball up, this time shorter. Dilshan had no trouble moving away, finding the gap on the offside. It's a quick outfield. Backward square leg, very cleverly done. If he did get a touch to it, fine shot. And of course, no chance of fielding that because the man at long leg was way to the right. And gone. Well, a soft dismissal of the Sri Lankan skipper. Jumped out and straight to Bollinger at mid-off. The crowd, of course, silent at the departure of their skipper. came out of nowhere. An innocuous delivery.
Ground, but that's the end of Dilshan. A big wicket for Australia. He goes for 29. Sri Lanka now 76 for 2.
Oh, and that hit the edge, that's for sure. I'm not too sure that it carried, though. My first impression was the ball hadn't quite got there, but I've got to say that the Australians are very confident. And needs to have a look at it because I think it's probably gone upstairs. No doubt about the fact that it hit the bat. Now then, did it carry to the gloves? No doubt about it. Absolutely no doubt about it at all in my book. Now, you can see how some people, though, would say, well, those gloves are very close. Are you sure it didn't touch a blade of grass? Checking the no ball. That's fine. Up goes the finger. The right decision has been made. That's all that really matters there. So there it is. Mahela out for 3. Caught Haddon, bowled Johnson. It's now 80 for 3.
That's a good looking shot. Beautiful use of the feet. And through extra cover for 4. Kumar Sangakkara looks to be in fine form.
In the air, oh yes, it's out. That one stopped a little bit. Good delivery. That, I think, was a slower ball. It may well have been a little off-cutter. Look at the smile on Mitchell Johnson's face. That's what you've got to do here.
Caught Smith bowled Johnson for 16. Sri Lanka tottering 89 for 4.
Oh, great shot. Beautifully played. Straight down the ground. Oh, Matthews doesn't seem to have a nervous bone in his body. Johnson is going to continue. 2 slips in position there. That's well played as well. Straight down the ground. Dinesh Chandimal presenting the maker's name. Buggy Bollinger. Oh, and it's in the air. What a catch! What a catch! Unbelievable catch! Oh boy, that's what you like to see happen to a new captain. Michael Clarke has taken an absolute gem of a catch.
Caught Clarke bowled Bollinger for 12.
I'm over. Oh, and he's got out of the way. There's a bit of bat on that one. A bouncer from Bollinger. It could quite easily have taken a finer edge and gone to the keeper.
Oh, just wide of slip this time. Little lucky. The first few overs has worked out. Oh, got him! Brilliant! By Johnson once again, full of delivery. And Jivan Mendes, who showed some ability during the T20 contest, will walk back to the pavilion having scored only 2.
A good variation too. That was much fuller. Jivan Mendes likes to sit back in his crease. His change of pace has been good. This time a little quicker. Mendes out for 2. Sri Lanka 112 for 6.
We'll get to that. Also, simple take. What was he thinking, Angelo Matthews, just when we were talking him up? Well, he played one aerially to mid-off and so easily taken. So Johnson succeeds yet again.
Nevertheless, he's out for 15. Sri Lanka 7 down now for 117.
Yes, well done. Good work by Australia in the field. The first maiden here. This one, the international, up to 24, 117 for 7.
And Randev goes over the top. That's a big one. It's gone for 6. What a lovely shot. Brilliant timing. Just hit through the line.
And that's for Kulaseka, who's hit that for extra cover. Beautifully timed. Over-pitch ball by Brett Lee in his comeback spell.
That's innovative. That is a good shot by Randev. Got to get it fine and down to the boundary. And Randev just over the man at extra cover. Ricky Ponting was looking to go for it. Just over his hand and down to the boundary.
In the air, just wide, and all the way for 4. Well, it could quite easily have gone straight to Ponting. Oh, an edge and flies through the vacant slip cordon for 4. That's the 50 partnership between Kulaseka and Randev. That's in the air. This will be out, corded long on, long off. Yes, he's got him. No trouble at all. Well, Randev just getting a little overexcited there. He was playing so well. And regrettably, yet another Sri Lankan batsman has given it away.
But yet he made 41, the highest so far. 8 for 177.
Ball him, clean bowled him, beautifully bowled. Johnson is having a wonderful day. That's his 6th wicket. He went around the wicket that time, and the angle there crashing into the stumps. This is beautifully bowled. This is going to be 6. It's all the way. You won't catch that one. Forget it. Beautiful shot. Wow. Well, Bollinger had a bit of fun out there as well. He thought he might be able to drag it down. Up it goes. Oh, what a shot again. That's a magnificent shot. Opening the blade a little bit more that time and hitting it wide of Bollinger down at deep mid-off.
Oh, what a terrific pull, but straight to the man. Well, was that brilliantly caught? It is. Mike Hussey caught some magnificent catches. And this one too will rank in there. Not easy to dive forward and take it.
And always demand. And here is the first ball from Kulasekara. It's outside the off stump. So Australia replying to the Sri Lankan score 191. Short, and Watson latches onto it, and he'll get a boundary.
Clark and Michael Hussey in the middle order. As Watson pulls that away over mid-wicket for 6. Just short of the length, and he's latched onto that. What a magnificent shot by Watson.
He just smashed it, dismissed it from his presence. Short, virtual half-tracker. And Shane Watson is such a powerful player. And when he hits, they just stay hit. And Watson swings it high, down towards deep mid-wicket. It's gone all the way for 6. The second 6 for Shane Watson. Another meaty blow from him.
Well, how do you bowl to this? It's a good length ball. And he's just stepped back and pulled it away over straight mid-wicket in the slips. A very fine slip fieldsman. Haddon goes over cover. One step down the wicket. He's had enough, and he puts that away over cover. Not quite timed, and that's the end of the over. 6 overs gone now. Australia 36 without loss.
Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant by Watson. Got his foot across in his zone. So perfectly timed and placed. And Johnson just over mid-on. In fact, Watson, sorry. Just over mid-on. And down to the boundary. Didn't connect it. Had enough power to hit it over Ajantha Mendis. Shot again, and Watson just pounces on it. Another boundary. This is just meat and drink for the Australian opener.
Watson do all the work. Yes, straight behind. It was tossed up. And that is another 6. Watson is in terrific form. And that should be taken. Oh, would you believe it? Straight to Luckmal. And went straight through his hands as well. That will cost Sri Lanka big time.
Every day of the week.
Got him! Haddon was looking suspect against Ajantha Mendis. And the first breakthrough comes in for Sri Lanka.
Well, Haddon had no idea. None whatsoever. He was playing, he didn't know which way the ball was going to spin, and this is proof. Just watch this. Ball pitches, he plays for the slight leg spin. It's a slight off spinner, goes through the gate, stumps it down. Haddon's going to have to rethink this whole thing. He's certainly not picking Mendis. That's very well bowled. He's out for 12, it's 59 for 1.
It's never easy when you play the first match in faraway land, but look at that, 13,406 runs. Fantastic career, an average of near 43 and a strike rate of 80 makes him one of the finest. Same ball put away for a huge 6 this time. Watson read it well in time and gave it the treatment, getting to his 15 style. He should really have been prevented by Luckmal earlier on. Oh, well played.
Yes, very well played by Watson. He's obviously got a little bit of a problem out there with Mendis. If Mendis pitches it up, he's going to make sure this sort of thing happens. So 54 of 43 deliveries, 5 4s and 4 6s so far in what has been a pretty good knock. Brilliant.
Oh, in the slot. That's gone way over mid-wicket for another 6. Watson is in a punishing mood, and none better than him when he decides to give it the heave-ho.
It's basically block one and hit one, isn't it? I mean, that delivery before the 6.
5 fielders in the boundary. Once again, a big pull. That too will clear with plenty to spare. Just slightly short. Watson saw that well in time and went through. 4,000 runs in one-day cricket for Watson, most of them in grand style.
Yeah, it's a good effort, actually. He's the 15th Aussie to reach this milestone. He's been a late maturer, but boy, he's matured well, that's for sure. This is a short delivery now. Is Watson going to get the Randive? Might just be that if he carries on like this.
Oh, up in the air, that could be easy. And is taken. Short fine. Jayawardene runs back, makes no mistake this time. And Watson once again providing a terrific start to this Australian chase. He's now going to have to walk back to the pavilion.
69 or 51 deliveries. It's now 81 for 2.
Up in the air. Another leading edge. This one goes well past the man. A backward short leg might go all the way to the boundary. And it does. Well, that's a little sloppy.
Ponting using a different technique, opting to stay on the back foot and gets that through.
Yeah, thick outside edge, beating backward point. Ricky Ponting going deep in his crease.
Smacked this time. Picks the gap, Ricky Ponting. First boundary in 8 overs for Ricky Ponting.
Yes, and nicely played. That one just sliding in a little bit as well, but blasted down to the boundary.
The rest of the one-dayers. But it's the test match series, and that's the 50 for Ricky Ponting. A superb innings, controlled, just knocked the ball around, showed great composure and experience. Australia now 177 for 2.
Sentiment is enjoyed by the team in the field. Big swing and a miss and a big appeal. He might have, well, that does take leg stump. So Ricky Ponting, after so much hard work against the run of play, he's out for 53. And yeah, Sri Lanka will enjoy that success, but too little, too late.
Yeah, Ricky Ponting has just dragged this ball on. He's tried to sweep it. It's come off his pad, onto his arm, and gone onto the stumps. It's a very unlucky way to get out. Been a good innings by Ricky Ponting. 53, but he's gone. The Australians lose their third. It's 182 for 3.
A comfortable situation for Australia. And there we go. So finally, Clark jumping out, playing it over the top, getting to his 50. Didn't want to take any chances. Well played. In fact, would you believe it, his first boundary in that 50. What a remarkable innings.
Yeah, classy knock by Michael Clark on this occasion, taking advantage of the fact that Randive has got mid-off up in the ring, chipping it over the top, not trying to overhit it, just about placement and timing.
Score still tied. No more as Michael Clark, once again in his signature fashion, jumps out, quick little shimmy, and to wide long on a boundary to have Australia take a 1-0 lead in the opening one-day international, the LG Aban series. 5 matches, 4 still to come. Well played, Australia. Tom, a comprehensive win. Very easily indeed. So just a reminder that Sri Lanka won the toss, opted to bat first, were way short, 191 when they were looking for at least 260. Terrific bowling performance, memorable one by Mitch Johnson, 6 for 31, and Australia in reply found it very easy and won it by 7 wickets.